Andrew and Todd 68 Winnebago. We're finally back on it. We've made some changes to the build because we're having some issues with our iron heads with some clearance for the push rods, and there's actually ended up being some core shift to the point where we'd be grinding into water to get enough clearance for our push rods because we were going full roller. So we did a little shopping. Called my buddy over at Speedmaster, Mr. Chris Hayes. Thank you very much for getting us these heads quickly. Let's take a look. Right. Speedmaster aluminum heads. These are set up for hydraulic roller. I did some push rod clearance checks when I did our push rod length check because I had to recheck everything. But good to go there. We have our push rods, which we'll be putting in a moment. ARP head bolts. We had to get a different set of head bolts too. We needed the W2 style bolts, but they're in. They're torqued. Gonna double check all those. We're gonna double check our torque on our rocker shaft, and then do our push rods on this side. Get this side all done. Flip her over. Driver's side done. All right, passenger side's all together. Valve train's adjusted. We'll actually go back around after we prime the oil system and double check all the lash on those. Even though they're hydraulic, we want to set them just right. But they're done preliminary, you know what I mean. Yeah, they're set. So getting ready to do the driver's side now. Got my head gasket in place. Run the 521 Felpros, the Permatorque SDs. These gaskets are the toughest ones you can get before you go to a multi-layer type gasket. So you're going to do very well for what we're doing here. And I mean, this motor is a little bit on the overkill side for what it's going into, but it's definitely going to be reliable. It's going to be tough, and it's going to definitely not spin high RPM, which means it will pretty much stay together forever. But coming along. Driver's side head resting comfortably. Rockers are on and torqued. Time to do our push rods. Get our lash dialed in. Might even put the manifold on today. See how far we get. It's starting to get late in the day, but need to get that done. Waiting on that pickup for the oil pan, the oil pump, and then painted our valve covers and stuff, some accessories the other day. I need to polish the tops of those valve covers. It looks styling.